Hello and welcome to the Beer Search Party. This is Sean Inman with you, and today we're reviewing a very special beer. It is the DuPont Speciale Belge. It is a Belgian ale produced exclusively for the Philadelphia Beer Week 2012 celebration. And it is a collaboration between the Brasserie DuPont and Iron Hill Brewery in Philadelphia and Monk's Cafe, which is one of those famed places that everybody talks about as beer meccas that you have to go to, much like the Horse Brass in Portland or Tornado in San Francisco or Falling Rock in Denver. Just one of those places where beer is very special and there's a sense of craft beer history. So this has got a very impressive pedigree for a very impressive beer week, one of the first, if I believe, and it is a very big one and a very popular one, and Belgian is a very favored style in that city, and that's great that they have that link up there. Now this is a 5.7% alcohol beer, and they used some smoked Pilsen malt in this, and so this is going to have quite a different taste to it, I'm hoping. So you can see it's a pretty dark orange, and it's based upon a old recipe from the DuPont archives, and it's supposed to be a very quaffable beer, as the label says, and it's imported in as by Vanberg DeWulf, which is the theme for the month of June. So let's get to this lovely beer, Speciale Belge from DuPont, Iron Hill, and from Monk's Cafe. Wow, that is it's very light. We get a certain almost sourness off of that smoked malt. That smoked malt's definitely there, but it's giving off, in combination with the Belgian yeast, a very almost light sour, but I'm also getting a lot of toasted grains in this as well. It is very, very light. It has a big Belgian aroma to it as I take another sip. Yeah, that is yeah, it's got a lot of toasted characteristics to it, but it's still very light, and as it says, cities of frotherly love on the label, it's a very frothy beer itself. It's very interesting. It's got a lot of lingering flavor, a little bit of lingering bitterness, so there's a little bit of sour and smoke, then you get more toastiness, and then there's just sort of a hint of bitterness that lingers on at the end, making it very very interesting multi-stage beer. And I'm very glad that fine people at Vanberg DeWulf were nice enough to send me a bottle. But as I mentioned in many other reviews, no matter how the beer gets to my lips, it gets reviewed the same way. Harshly, no, not harshly, but it gets reviewed fairly. And this one is very interesting, and one that definitely should be shared, even though it is a lower alcohol one. It's definitely one that I think could, because it's so changeable, I think to get different people's opinions on it and see if what they come up with would be very interesting to see. So there you have it, the DuPont Speciale Belge, the Philly Beer Week beer of 2012 that just happened earlier this month. If you can get yourself a bottle somewhere, somehow, from friends on the East Coast, or if you're on the East Coast, then I dare say you should pick it up, and it'll be something interesting for you to try from the fine people in the DuPont, and it's their 2012 beer, Belgian ale. Thanks very much for watching. This is Sean Inman, and you can get further reviews and updates of the LA beer scene, as well as just any other beer stuff I think is cool, at www.beersearchparty.com. Cheers.